What's up, my ninjas? I'm Strident, and I am back with another video. This time it's a Joe-related video, some Joe talk. Before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know I just finished having a procedure, a surgical procedure. It was kind of a painful surgery, but I pulled through it. Everything's good. Now is the recovery part, so videos will probably be coming kind of slow, so we'll, just art and random stuff. I mean, you guys know how it is. I'm pretty much just chatting with you guys, but bear with me as far as the speed of which these things come at you. I'm just glad everything happened, and so far, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, as you can see, that is an old picture. It's not really that old. I did this about a year ago, towards the end of the year. I want to say like right before Christmas time. It's the custom of me and my wife. That is weaponsmith and safeguard. So yeah, she's been definitely doing some safeguarding in the last couple days since the surgery, which is awesome. She's actually forcing me to do nothing. So I got a winner. But anyway, I'm gonna jump onto the Joe news. So I was recently on Toy News International, and apparently Hasbro is giving us these 50th anniversary sets. This is the one that I'm the most excited about because I missed out on Lowlight the first time. I could care less about the Night Viper, although I do dig his red paint job. And I told you guys I had a Night Viper when I was a kid, and I used to use my Night Viper as a stand-in for Robin, strangely enough. He was green, come on. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this, even though I know about the tooling for low light, and you can see he can't hold his rifle correctly. You really got to work at it. This is a figure that's on my list of Pursuit of Cobra figures to get, that I got him in my wish list on Amazon, always looking for him for a cheap price. If I can get this guy at a decent price, I would be really happy about that, And these 2-packs are all going for $14.99. There are a couple 2-packs actually, but this one I had to sit here and blab about for a little while because it is the 2-pack that I am the most amped about. I was looking forward to getting, I was expecting to have to wait a really long time to get Lowlight, and to finally be able to get him with all his quality shit in a 2-pack with a Cobra that I don't already have, I got to give him props for that. And I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. I mean, if you could see my face if you could have seen my face when I stumbled across this, I was like, holy shit. They actually came out swinging. One of the most awesome things, though, about these 2-packs and the various packs, because they're all packs. There's no single carded figures. It's stuff that we wanted to see. Like I won't say this is something I really wanted to see. Snow Job versus an Arctic Bat, or Blowtorch versus the Heat Viper. I wasn't really big on that one, but this one I have to stop and talk about. This one I was waiting to see. You guys know me. So this is the Lady Jaye that I had been waiting for a long time. The Lady Jaye that we all saw in the concept case, and we were saying, why did they not just release this as a single carded figure? And they did release her as a single carded figure, only she was part of like one of the subscriptions, or I think she was Night Force is what they released her as, and I know she's part of some subscription something. You know me, I hear subscription and my mind ignores all possibilities of ever coming into contact with that figure, because I don't do subscriptions for toys. That's just stupid in my opinion. I would rather go through the rigmarole of hunting them down on eBay and on Amazon or even Matty Collector before I even start screwing around with subscriptions. And I know this is Hasbro, so I'm not saying that you find G.I. Joes on Matty Collector. I'm just saying that I would go through that kind of crap to get figures that I really want. Now I'm really happy that they actually released her. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking we were gonna get a Lady Jaye figure, that one, anytime soon. I mean, I knew they had to release her somewhere, but I wasn't expecting to get that. And in this version of the Baroness, it's that version of the Baroness that was in the one of the Cobra 5-packs, and she's got one of those Mars cases from Pursuit of Cobra, everybody, or I'm sorry, Rise of Cobra, everybody, and I'm digging it. This 2-pack and the one with low light, this is all made of Win. Honestly, those two that I showed you earlier, with the one with the Arctic Bat and Snow Job, and the Heat Viper and Blowtorch, I mean, they're not horrible. It's just, you know, for me, I have two. I have the 25th anniversary Snow Job, and I already have Charbroil, so I never saw the need for Blowtorch. You know what I mean? My son has barbecue, so it was like, why do we need Blowtorch? And he tried to talk me into getting it for him, but just, I was never a big fan of Blowtorch, except for the whole pork chop sandwiches, you know, the Fensler film PSAs, G.I. Joe PSA redubs. But I have to say, I'm impressed with this pairing, and the fact that, you know, it is a figure that we saw in the you know, concept case. You know, that makes me really freaking It's nice to get happy. A second chance. Now, this next group, I know everybody is ready to jump at Destro. It's kind of cool to see him redone. It's 25th anniversary style, except, you know, I'm sorry, it's the cartoon style, but, you know, the tooling from the 30th, you know, and Pursuit of Cobra, which is nice. Leatherneck, that's also a cool reuse of the Rock's body for, you know, Leatherneck. I'm just kind of like, you gave him the exact same, you know, gun as the Rock as freaking Roadblock. Like, that kind of seems kind of cheesy. You could have done something else. And then the General Hawk, we all saw him with Pursuit of Cobra. It's a pretty decent figure, you know, but it's Destro all day for this one. The next one is pretty cool too. These are they call them outnumbered 3-packs, and they're all going for $19.99, which is nice. $14.99 for the 2-packs, and you know, $19.99 for the 3-packs. You can't really complain. I mean, 3 figures, it's just like what they were doing when Retaliation was out, and I'm kind of happy with that. You know, I'm not going to complain. Here's Beachhead and another blue shirt, which I guess you can never have enough blue shirts. And then we have the Cobra Viper with in strange colors. You know, I'm not about those colors for some odd reason. They don't really jump out at me the way they probably could. But I guess if you're an OSU fan, then, you know, there you go. You got an OSU Cobra Viper. This one is kind of passable for me, except for Beachhead, but we'll see. Now, this next one, these are 2 things that you had heard me talk about before. I'm a Flint fan, so here's my Flint in the Pursuit of Cobra style with a vamp, which, you know, I don't need another vamp. I have, what, 2 of them, and those are the Pursuit of Cobra style vamps, and I have that awesome similar, you know, Humvee from the core, and I've repurposed that to be a Joe vehicle too. I really don't need another vamp, but it comes with Flint, so I'm gonna get it. Even if I give it to my son, whatever, I'll have Flint. And then we've got a Cobra Eel with all the gear and shit. Now, I'm hoping and praying that what you see sitting there on the ground, the flippers, the 2 knives, and the 2 guns, even though those guns look like they fit the character, because before he had a mess of weapons that did not quite match the character. I mean, he had a freaking the Joe laser rifles, and I'm like, why would a Cobra come with the Joe laser rifle? But, you know, nonetheless, hopefully there's more shit in that big old tack box that he has. You know what I'm saying? That would be beautiful. But this is another set that I'm waiting for. I wanted it when it was shown, like, what, 2 years ago, when Retaliation was supposed to come out the first time. So it'd be nice to see this, you know, in retail. The only thing I'm not digging is the price tag on this. It's $30. But, you know, you're getting 2 tiny little vehicles and 2 soldiers. I mean, I guess you can't really complain too much, but it would be nice if they had sold these guys separate. Now, these are sets. They're selling the Cobra with his vehicle and the Joe with their vehicle together. So, you know, kind of a money grubbing kind of way to do it, but I might bite for this. So there's at least 3 of these that I'm probably going to pick up. Not 3 of this particular one, but 3 of these sets in general that I'm looking at. This next one, pass, like 1000% pass. I don't really care too much for any of these. I understand that's a snow wolf, and you know it's a big deal and whatnot if you collected G.I. Joe back in the day. But I don't care. And of course, you know, there's the obligatory Snake Eyes that was thrown in there, because you can't have a Joe set and not have Snake Eyes in it, apparently. And you know, it's funny because I was like, wow, no Snake Eyes. The whole time I'm looking at these and I get down to the second to last thing and I'm like, fuck, there's Snake Eyes. You almost did it. But, you know, for those of you who want it, then here you go. The Skyhawk, which was originally called the Ghost Hawk, because, I mean, where else would a fucking hawk fly? But the Arctic Ghost Hawk looks nice. My son would probably want that because he missed out on the other one. I was never a fan of the Ghost Hawk, though. And lastly, you have the Kreo Terrordrome, which is $100. I honestly don't see why this thing would be $100. I'm not a big fan of Kreo. Yes, it kind of looks like Lego. Yes, I know it could work with Lego, but I think they're gypping people as far as the price goes. But, you know, hey, to each their own. If you like Kreo, here you go. So that's really it. That's all the reporting I have to do for today. But I have to say that, you know, with all this stuff, seeing Lowlight again, they're finally giving us another Lowlight, and that lady Jaye, I'm excited. You know, it's kind of a small little something to get us Joe fans, you know, excited about again, you know. Like I said, Hasbro definitely has forgotten about us, but this is giving us a little bit of hope that maybe there's some other stuff, because we did see a lot in the concept case that has not been released yet. So, you know, keep your fingers crossed. We'll probably be seeing some more stuff soon. Anyway, I'm Strident. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope you enjoyed all this, and I will see you in the next video. Peace outside.